Guys, the amazing desk thing is in our possession. Welcome to my room.
Coming at you from the 90s.
So when I was growing up, my main things that I liked to watch were Disney movies and Nickelodeon. And there are so many Nickelodeon products out there that I didn't know about when I was a kid. I didn't learn about until I was in like high school or later. And by that point, I thought it was too late to collect the stuff that I really enjoyed. Now that I'm an adult though, I know that's not true. And one of the things that I always wanted to get my hands on is the whole line of Nickelodeon Blast items, like the Time Blaster, the Sound Blaster, there was a camera, CD player, boombox, all that stuff. And one of the things that I wanted the most, more than anything, was the desk thing. Now, growing up, even now, I was a super nerd, and I loved school supplies for some reason. Back to school shopping was my favorite time of year, getting new notebooks, pencils, all that kind of stuff. When I was in late middle school, early high school, I saved up some money and bought my own desk for my room. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So now that I'm recreating this room and we have a desk for all of our retro stuff, I felt it was the appropriate time to finally own and display the desk thing. So for weeks, months, years, whatever, I scoured the internet looking for the desk thing at a reasonable price. And after about a year of searching, I came to the realization that a reasonable price wasn't going to be achieved. Not, what I felt was reasonable. So I just started searching around for kind of the cheapest price of what they were going for. I found one listed on eBay. It didn't have all of the little parts, which they kind of never do at this point, but all the lights worked, and that's really important to me. Even though I'm not going to really use the lights and sound, knowing that they work is kind of crucial because the price is astronomical. Guys, the amazing desk thing is in our possession and going to be added to this marvelous room. So let's take a quick look at it. So it comes with this power cord. I've already tested it, guaranteed that it works. So as you can see, we're missing quite a few things. Thankfully, this one did have the drawer, which is kind of important because it's got that Nickelodeon logo on the front. We have the two main cups here. We have the insert, so you can pop these guys out. And then we have the third one here, which is like for pencils and stuff. This one can come out as well, but that one is also there. And then the thing that we are missing over here, there's a pencil sharpener. It's like a little purple cylinder with a red looking button on top, and that's to sharpen your pencils. One of the main things that I'm pretty bummed about us not having is gonna be the calculator here. I've been searching and searching and searching. I cannot find the calculator that fits this space. If anybody has one, like an extra one, any of these parts, hit me up. I would love to get them and to complete this whole thing. Another thing that we're missing is the little tape dispenser roll here. And also our little tape, I don't know what they're called, like the teeth that rip the tape for you. They're pretty old and pretty worn. So even if I did have the tape roll, it would not catch to tear the tape. So that's kind of a bummer. So as you can imagine, this thing is pretty gross. So we're gonna need to clean it up. I have a pretty standard formula for cleaning most things that I get on eBay or at thrift stores or flea markets or things like that. A lot of times it's equal parts warm water, vinegar to do a main spray down to try to kill bugs and bacteria and stuff like that. And then either like some Clorox wipes or some other kind of cleaning solution I usually do to spruce it up. But I did watch a Comfort Cartoons video where Marcus was talking about how he cleans his books for his collection, and I liked one of the things that he added, and that is some like tire shine. He got it at Dollar Tree, so I just picked this up at Dollar Tree. I go to Dollar Tree like every week for stuff, so I was able to pick this up. It's tire shine and gloss, but really you could probably use anything. He uses this to kind of bring back the shine or the gloss of stuff. So I'm going to test it out on like a small part of the lamp to see if it improves the shine, if it looks any different, and if it damages the paint. So we're going to clean it, then we're going to spray it with this and see if it helps buff it out a little bit. And then we have some add-ons to make it look full and complete. So let's go through a couple of those real quick. I went on Amazon and bought the cheapest tape dispenser that I could find, and I popped out the little, I don't know what this part is called, but the little insert that holds the tape roll. Took my saw and sawed each side down, did a little sanding, and now I have this little part to put in there. Then I also took off the little front piece that has the teeth for ripping the tape. It was just a little metal piece that kind of popped into place on that one. So my idea is I'm just gonna take some hot glue and glue it over top of what already exists so that we get the functionality. It should be fairly stable. It's not the best solution like overall long term, but I think it'll help in a pinch, and it's kind of a 2-for-1. We got both parts we were missing for around $5. Then we of course had to pick up some tape to go on that tape dispenser. I picked up the variety pack, and I'm gonna be using the color orange tape. Now these were kind of expensive. I think it was like $10 for the roll, maybe $10, $15, I can't remember. You're probably seeing it on the screen or down in the description if you want to pick up any of this stuff. Then also at Dollar Tree, I picked up a few more things. I got a pair of scissors. I got them green to kind of match with the slime of this thing. And then while I was out shopping yesterday, I decided to check out the school supplies section. I was looking for like colorful safety pins or paper clips, anything like that that I could fill these little pockets with that were bright and colorful and would look good. And I came across this washable blue glue. Now I felt like this might work. It's got some color. You know, it's not the purple and green, but I don't want everything to be that color or else it'll kind of all wash out. We're gonna include our orange gel pen from last week and our pencils from last week as well. But speaking of pencils, we have an awesome addition. I wanted to just go ahead and open this stuff up in this video because I don't necessarily want to make a separate video for it, and I want to already have it to fill out the desk gang. So we got these awesome Powerpuff Girl pencils. We have one of each color, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. They are those retro pencils where when you run out of lead on this one or you break it or something like that, you just pop this guy off, feed it through the bottom, and when you push, a new one comes out. I thought these were the coolest thing when I was growing up. I was like, wow, that's like magic. So I thought these were really dope that they had that kind of form factor, and also that they're Powerpuff Girls. As you know, I love Powerpuff Girls. The bedding in this room is Powerpuff Girls currently. So even though they're not Nickelodeon, the colors are bright, vibrant. I love it. And this room's not going to be all Nickelodeon because Nickelodeon was not the main part of my childhood. It was just one of the 3 segments. Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. So I decided I'm going to put these in that cup as well. And then the last thing that we'll be adding to the desk thing today is going to be this awesome Chucky eraser, legit from the 90s. You can see it right there. 1997 Viacom. That is awesome. So I recently got over on eBay, picked up a 3-pack of these erasers. It comes with Tommy, Chucky, and Angelica. I decided to go with the Chucky because Chucky was my favorite when I was a kid. And throw him in as a little pop of like Nickelodeon character and just kind of some bulk and color and legit 90s. Alright, so now that we have all of the pieces and we know what we're going to be doing, let's go ahead and get to cleaning this bad boy and decorating it so we can see it return to its full glory. Okay, so here is the final product all cleaned up and ready to go. So like I said, we attached the little, I don't know, teeth, the little ridgy part for the tape dispenser and the little spindle inside. We have our orange roll of tape. We put our little notebook here in this little grabby part. They're like little prongs that you can stick stuff inside of. You can put like pencils or whatever else. We stuck our little notebook. And then we have a bunch of pencils and gel pen in here. Those Powerpuff Girl pencils. Then we have our Nickelodeon pencil with our Chucky on top. Our rulers in the little spot where the pencil sharpener used to be. And then in this little cup, we got our glue and our scissors. And then in the part where the calculator used to be, we hot glued a pack of the sticky notes. And then just put our little Tommy eraser up top. Keep messing up my words. Put the Tommy eraser, just set it there, just to kind of fill in the space. And then in this pocket, we just have our Angelica version of the eraser, and then one of our little Tech Deck skateboard erasers as well. We didn't put anything in the drawer right now. Maybe eventually, as we do stuff, we'll actually put something in the drawer, but I didn't really feel like it needed it, so I didn't bother. So now that it's all full, let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in and check out the sounds and show you that the light works and stuff like that. All right, we got it all plugged in. So there is a switch here. There's a main switch and then there's a little button. The little button controls these lights, which, like I said, you probably can't really see a difference with them turning on and off. You can kind of see it a little bit right here at the cusp. You can see the slightest difference, but anyways, and this switch here turns on the light. Now, it makes sound effects when you turn it on and off. Now, if you toggle the switch too quickly, you won't hear the sounds, like it won't make it because it doesn't register it's been on or off long enough. So, let's see. There goes another sound. And another. Okay, so I don't know how it chooses what sound plays when or if it even knows. I don't really know. It doesn't seem to really be a rhyme or a reason. But we got this thing all cleaned up and ready to go to be set up and added to the room. I am beyond excited to finally have this thing. I have been wanting it for years. Now, to be honest, when I was little, I didn't know it existed. But in like late high school, college maybe, is when I found out about it and I was like, wow, that's a dream. I need that. And so when I first started back collecting, not collecting like these types of toys and 90s things, I was collecting other stuff like Funko Pops. I really was interested in getting this. But now that I have this whole room, this whole channel, I had to get it to add, and I am so happy. I am not disappointed. We're not going to talk about how much I paid for this thing. That was a while ago. I've had it for like over a year now, just kind of in a box, waiting to be opened and cleaned up and shown to you guys. It really looks night and day, I would say, to how it looked before when I first opened it. It looks so much more clean and bright and vibrant. Yeah, cleaning it, getting down in the cracks and crevices really helped, really worked. The polish may or may not have worked. Like, it is a little bit glossy, the little shine stuff that I use. I've never used that before. Like I said, I saw it on Comfort Cartoons channel, and I wanted to try it out for this because I thought this would be a prime candidate. It definitely adds a different, like another layer of like silkiness or something. So it's not needed, but it's not bad. I think it maybe helped with the look. This thing is so awesome. If you guys have one of these, let me know down in the comments section. Show me some pictures. Let me see what yours looks like, what you've done to decorate it. If you have all of the original pieces, like the calculator and the original tape dispenser, sharpener, stuff like that, I would love to see it. But I love the way this turned out with us not having all that stuff, filling in the spaces with colorful stuff. It took me a while to collect all of these items to like put in here and like figure out what I wanted and how I wanted to set it up. So I'm really excited with how it came out, and it can only get better from here. Like, I'm sure time to time I'll change it out, put something different in here, you know, switch up the stuff. Who knows? Ooh. Alright, we hit between 20 and 30, so we're gonna go with $25 to spend at the Nerdtastic Book and Toy Fair. So let's head over there. But before we head over there, I wanted to show you guys this little map that I put together, this little catalog, whatever you want to call it. You probably saw it in the background while I was showing you the desk thing, and I just want to tell you what it is. So I just printed out a picture of all of the Nick Zone books. You know, we're trying to complete the set in this room. So every time we get one, we're going to mark it off on here until we reach our goal, and then we'll start collecting some other books. Okay, so at $25, basically we'll just get our standard book and magazine, and then we'll also get maybe one $5 pencil accessory or something like that. So we're at the book fair. Let's go ahead and go with our book and our magazine first. Ooh, a Rocket Power issue. Let's go with this bad boy right here. And then we'll go ahead and grab a book off of the shelf. Yeah, let's go Eraser. Since, you know, we did the desk thing, I feel like it's fitting to get an eraser. Alright, we are back from the Nerdtastic Book and Toy Fair. Let's check out what we got. So first things first, you see that we have the Jimmy Neutron book, The Science Project. On the back, it has Jimmy and Cindy. Cindy's doing karate, and Jimmy's holding his infamous remote. Yeah, this is cool. Again, oh, this one actually has some different drawing style than the actual cartoon. It's a little bit more cartoony than how the TV show actually looks. Like, look at Jimmy. He looks really different there than he does there. Next, we're going to go with our Bendy eraser. As you saw one of these in the desk thing, let's go ahead and pop it open and see which one we get this time. I think we have two so far. The one that's in the desk thing, and then we have this one here that says skate, I think. And then 1, 2, 3, go. What is it? Oh, okay. So it's a different little skull guy. I don't think we have this one. I'm pretty sure we only have the 2 skateboards so far, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks to be a new one for us. That's awesome. All right, last and certainly not least, we had to pick up a Nickelodeon magazine, of course, because we did the Nickelodeon Desk Thing. This one is awesome because it has Rocket Power on the front. It also has SpongeBob, but I care more about those Rocket kids. Let's see. Let's check out some stuff on the inside. See if we have anything good today. Ooh, that's a dope one. Look at that. Look at all that 90s stuff right there. I think it's a sweepstakes. Oh, and another, like, bigger, blown-up version of the ads for, like, a Lunchables that has the wild thornberries on it. Like this. Dope. Look at that full-page print. Reptar Crunch. Love that. That is awesome. Alright, that is all for right now. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is a September 1999 issue of the Nickelodeon Magazine. Super dope. Lots of awesome advertisements inside, which, spoiler, we're going to do something with the advertisements in a future video. Maybe as a season finale, perhaps. We'll see. Okay, so we got our books from last time. Let's go ahead and mark these off. All the ones from the past. So we've gotten this one, that one, Llama Drama, Best in Show. Okay, so those are the 5 books that we've gotten so far. And then today we got the Science Project, so we can mark that off. So it looks like we still have 2 books left. 22 books left. We've already gotten 6. Wow, that's a lot of books.